Hello, I'm Su Choi, your module leader for BENI2001 Business Ethics and Sustainable Entrepreneurship. This is a video that introduces the assessment of this module. About this deck, I'll explain what the assessment is and then explain that it is an evaluation of a social change journey and also key aspects of your essay. What is the assessment? Essentially, you have only one assignment, which is the critical essay, and it is a critical evaluation of your own problem-solving journey in solving a complex issue that is aligned with the Sustainable Development Goal SDG 11. Last Friday, which is our week 1 tutorial, we've already learned about the 17 Sustainable Development Goals and the examples of complex issues. So what you have to do in this experiential journey, learning journey, is to form into a team of 4, and some of the teams have already been formed. And what you do is you will pick a complex issue that is falling under SDG 11. So we're talking about sustainable cities. So you might be picking waste management within UK, or mental health of students on university, or mental health of a certain community, or certain vulnerable communities facing unemployment or other issues. So once you have picked a complex issue, then you'll engage in this problem-solving journey using 2 thinking framework or problem-solving skills. One is the system thinking, and then followed by design thinking. The systems thinking will allow you to conduct research, map out the full picture of the problem, then you will be able to find some possible direction. So with some possible directions of solution, then you take it to the next stage of design thinking, trying to crystallize the possibilities, and then talk to or interview some stakeholders before you finalize the solutions in such a way that you, in the end, you'll be presenting the solution as a group. All these involving is a formative assessment, and you could treat it as exercise or activity. Formative assessment means that you will not be assessed in terms of affecting your final assessment score. So I think you could take the learning very fun as a team activities. So last week in week 1, we have already got a game, which is the Common Pool Resources game. So I hope that this module will be giving you a lot of action learning. So with this social change journey, to start off with, as a team, you will be developing a challenge statement of a complex issue using a ChatGPT. And then after that, you will have the opportunity to use the ChatGPT, custom ChatGPT, to automate your research as well as your analysis, and then do system mapping to find out or map out the full problem and in a way that you draw out the different relationships, and then further fine-tune the possibilities, solution possibilities using design thinking. So what it means by the social change journey, that means you'll be applying the techniques of system and design thinking in the formative assessment, as I've described, for solving a SDG 11 complex issue. After this experiential learning experience, you'll write up a critical essay for the assignment. So this experiential learning experience is described below. With the help of a custom-made ChatGPT, you will be able to conduct research and analysis in an automated way. That means you don't need to read a lot, but you will come up with the analysis after you have got the articles in a framework, so that you understand the materials will point to a system framework of input, processes, and output. And in such a way, then you could draw the relationship using whiteboarding with your team members. Then you will be able to derive some of the phenomena we call virtuous cycle and vicious cycle, and then look at what are the possible solutions. And in such a way that you will be able to identify possible solutions, and then talk to some of the stakeholders through interviews before you present your solutions. So this will be the schedule of conducting the systems thinking, and in week 1, but we are a little bit behind, so it's good that some of you, half of the class, are still joining us. So we will be catching up with forming the team as well as identifying problems in week 2, and then we'll fast track you on the Friday to identify the problems and building up how to create the system mapping, and then allowing you to see some of the leverage points eventually by week 3. Then we will move on to design thinking in week 4, and then week 5 we'll be doing interviews, and week 6 we look forward to hear your presentations. So what is the critical essay working on? So it has 3 parts. So in the first part, you will be applying the theories that you learned in your lecture as well as seminars to explain how and why you have to solve the SDG issue, and in such a way that you imagine yourself being a sustainable entrepreneur, and how do you see that the business ethics and responsibility theories would actually justify, and what kind of theories are you applying when you're addressing some of the SDG, one of the SDG complex issue you have picked. Then describe the problem-solving skills that entail research, analysis, and solution, so that you could actually pursue an entrepreneurial journey that creates social impact and value. So this is how you, through the activities of a social change journey, being able to act out and enact sustainable entrepreneurship. And the third part of the essay is for you to evaluate how the sense of committing to a moral pursuit in bringing social change can unleash you as the potential sustainable entrepreneurs and leading and entrepreneurial potentials, and critically discuss how business ethics and sustainability facing entrepreneurs in general should qualify more appropriate and responsible responses. So this critical essay and also the social change journey is very much what this module wants to achieve, is to equip our students to be having sustainability competencies as well as leadership competency. So last week we have looked at this video that you could actually look at again. In order for one to be competent in solving sustainable issues, there are a number of intervention skills from collaboration, capacity, entrepreneurship, and strategic skills, political skills, as well as implementation. So with the combined skill set, particularly in interpersonal skills, entrepreneurship, political skills, you will create a lived experience in the social change journey, and which is also coined as the secret sauce in trying to solve problem, whether it's related to sustainability or in general. So here is also a video that will take you through and explain what is a sustainable entrepreneur, since this is the module about sustainable entrepreneurship, and would like you to think about the relationship between business ethics and sustainable entrepreneurship. So therefore, to summarize this assessment, this is basically a very important assessment that allows you to combine concepts of business ethics, sustainable development goals, as well as sustainability competencies in order to build you up the strength in problem solving as well as moral pursuit. So this is the end of my explanation. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. In the assessment brief, in the learning zone, there are actually more guidelines that will guide you through the 3 parts of writing the essay. So please feel free to look at the assessment brief and ask me questions anytime during the module. Okay, see you in class. Thank you.